Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Minnesota Sports Podcast. 12 seconds left in this game. I'm going to turn it down more for copyright. Heineke's going to step back, and he's going to get it to Gibson. This is going to be the last play of the game, unless he can get out of bounds here. And did he? He didn't. That's the game. Wow. So the Vikings are 7-1. At the start of the fourth quarter, I had no confidence whatsoever we were going to win this one. I don't know how we keep doing this. So we're down, 17-7. We hadn't scored since the first quarter. The first drive of the entire game was the only other time we had scored. Going into it, 10 minutes left in the game, we still hadn't scored. And all of a sudden, we're like, let's just score 13 points in that time and take the lead and win. Our defense just stood up. I mean, we had injuries in our defense. Dantzler was injured early in the game. So our defense really stepped up in this one. Just phenomenal job there. And besides our offensive line and the fact that we got to work on a full 4 quarters of football, it's really exciting because, again, our team is clearly not as good right now as it easily could be if we just fix some things. And now I know that we're getting to like the halfway point of the season, but there's still plenty of time to fix those things. And in the time being, we've now won 6 games straight and are 7-1 on the season. The Packers lost again to the Lions, which means that we're now only potentially 4 or 5 weeks away, if things go right, from us winning the division within by week 11 or 12, which is just crazy. Not by week 12, that's too soon, maybe 14th. But I mean, there's a lot of things to be questionable about. And obviously all those things are going to be answered when we play the Bills, who the Bills just lost a shocker to the Jets. So they're going to be coming into that game angry. We'll have to see if we can stick one out against the Bills. I don't expect us to. But how tightly we play against that Bills team and how well we do in terms of responding to all that adversity will show us once and for all how good of a team we are. Because now, coming into the 7-1, we're actually going to be coming into this game now with a better record than the Bills after that loss. And we're going to be coming into them. We're going to play the Cowboys at home the next week. So those 2 games will prove once and for all, is this just a team that wins against bad teams and then just can't come up big against the good teams? Or is this just a team that, whether good or bad, just plays to the level of the opponent and we actually can play well enough to beat the Bills? We'll see next week, but Zadarius Smith continues to be incredible. Delvin Cook, what a catch he made to tie the game. It was not Kirk Cousins' fault that this game was so difficult to win. Some concerns with the play calling in the second and third quarters, as well as the fact that our offensive line was just awful all game long. So a lot of positive things, still plenty to work on, but I'll go over that more on Tuesday, and make sure you stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching once again. Vikings 7-1. See you on the flip side.